Welcome back. You're listening to Houston Real Estate Radio. Every week we bring you news and information you can use on your next real estate transaction. We like to go out to all the home shows around the city of Houston and meet with people as they're looking for ideas for their homes. Last weekend we were out at the George R. Brown for the 34th annual Texas Home and Garden Home Show. Lots of people turned out at that show. There were a lot of people there. There were also some dogs there. I'm going to tell you about that here in just a minute. If you miss any of today's show, make sure you go to HoustonRealEstateRadio.com where you can watch videos of the show. And as always, if you've got a real estate question, call us 281-882-8088 and we'll be happy to answer your real estate questions right here on the air. All right, I've got Jeremy here with me from the Dawg Foundation. Jeremy, he is a Marine Corps veteran, and Jeremy and his dad founded a great nonprofit organization, so we're going to talk to him about that. Jeremy, what are you doing out here at the home show with a dog?
How's it going? We're just out here at the home show trying to, raise some awareness and raise some funding for our cause for the Dawg Foundation. What we do is we train and place service dogs with combat veterans who suffer from post-traumatic stress and traumatic brain injuries.
So you guys have you and your dad started a nonprofit organization to help veterans who are having problems with post-traumatic stress syndrome.
Yes, ma'am.
And how long ago did you guys found this organization?
Everything got finalized last November.
Okay.
So we haven't really been around, very long. The idea started getting kicked around in April, and then from April to November, it was just getting all the documentation and paperwork. It takes a lot. We're a 501c3 charity, so we're if you donate to us, it's tax exempt. Just doing all that stuff kind of takes a few months to get it done.
So you donate dogs to veterans who are in need, and tell me about these dogs. Where are you getting the dogs from? We
mainly are getting our dogs from breeders who are breeding them specifically for service animals. In the past, we had tried. We looked in some shelters and some rescues for the dogs, but we're finding a lot of those dogs come with some emotional baggage already, and sometimes those aren't going to be great for having out in public. Not to mention some of them have health problems, hip dysplasia, and different hereditary things that these dogs cost about between $20,000 and $25,000 by the time it's said and done to train and get the dog placed. So the last thing you want is a dog that has maybe some health conditions or something that's going to only give it a year or two
to life. Yeah, you don't want that. So why are you passionate about this? What got you going with this organization?
Well, I'm a Marine Corps infantry veteran, served over in Iraq, and just coming back here, having some not just trouble adjusting, but just some of the things, anxiety issues and issues with hyper alertness and just being too excited by being out at home shows or things like that out in public places. And I was going to I went to a camp for post traumatic stress, and worked with them out there and started hearing some of these figures that there's 22 veterans a day that are committing suicide. There's an average of 2 active duty committing suicides. I mean, when you look at it, that's one an hour every day, 365 days a year that's happening. I personally have
a lot of our service folks.
It's an alarming rate of them. I personally have 10 friends that have committed suicide after returning back from Iraq or Afghanistan, going over and doing things for the country, and then coming back here and bringing those scars and then basically bringing those demons back home with them. And the dogs really seem to help in that. They're great for emotional support. They're great for for anxieties out in public. And
so did you get a dog and train your own dog, and then you realized how beneficial this was, or did someone share a dog with you that was beneficial?
No, I actually I was reading something online about this, that dogs were helping veterans with post-traumatic stress, and I kind of got to thinking about it, and it's like, what, I got a dog as soon as I got back, and that dog really did take that, did that for me. It's, it's kind of already doing that. So I started talking to my dad and to my stepmom who own a dog grooming and boarding and training facility called Barks Fifth Avenue. I started talking to them and said, hey, is this something that you guys could do, train these dogs for that? And they looked at it and said, absolutely. So the idea was kind of born there. They just kind of lucked out that that's something that they already did, and it was something I was passionate about. And we had a pretty big network of people already to reach out to and get this thing started. So
wow, that's fantastic. So how many dogs have you placed with veterans so far?
We've placed one full service dog, and we've had like 3 emotional support dogs at this point. It takes about 8 months, the process, to fully train a dog.
Who's training them? Are you guys training them?
Yes, we do all the training for it. My stepmother Penny she's a master dog trainer. We have several like master canine trainers there who do the training process on the dogs, and so by the time they're turned out, to the veteran, they are, very legitimate and ready to go.
So the veteran gets the dog completely free, and it's all provided by donations.
It's all donations, whether they be public, just from people here, home shows or events that we may do, or except like corporate donations. We're looking at different grant packages and things. So if someone's listening and you have an opportunity at your company or know someone there that you could get us into their charitable donation side, or they do grants or something, please hit us up or contact us on our website. It's dawgfoundation.com. DAWG foundation.com, and if you go on there, you can donate there, and you could also contact us, and
I think it's a great cause. I think what you guys are doing is fantastic. If you're a veteran listening and you would like to learn more about these service dogs and how to go through the process to receive one, where do veterans need to go?
We have an application process there on our website. So even if you talk to me in public or something, we're still going to send you back to the website just so it's,
Because there's a vetting process.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So you just go on there, and the application process is pretty simple. It's a few things you fill out, and a couple of things, your DD-214, a few items that the veteran will know what they are,
right,
that they need to submit with it. And then from there, it's just, we take a look at it, and it really all comes down to what the funding is. Like I said, these dogs are, really expensive.
Yeah.
So
are they all different types of dogs, or have you found a breed that you really like for this?
Different types of dogs. We found a lot of times that the Labradors and the German Shepherds do pretty good. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, depending on what the veteran's needs are, for example, if the veteran lives in an apartment and can't have a big dog, we have to find them something smaller. If they're very active and enjoy jogging or whatever, maybe that weenie dog isn't going to be the best, fit for them. So it's kind of specific to the veteran too,
All right. Well, it sounds like you've got a really great thing going, and the statistics on this are just alarming. I mean, I just can't believe the amount of veterans committing suicide every day. This is just really
when you hear the numbers of it, it's shocking.
Mm-hmm.
It's something you really don't think about. We hear every day the numbers of veterans who, or people who were killed overseas, but we surpassed the total number.
If they're dying when they get home, that's just as bad.
We actually, in 1 year, we surpassed the number of total killed in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Wow, that is awful.
Suicide here. Yeah.
All right, make sure you go out and visit dawgfoundation.com.
Yep.
All right, DAWG foundation.com. Make sure if you have the ability to donate, we ask that you donate to this great organization. And if you're a veteran in need, make sure that you check out the organization, because a dog might be the perfect thing for you and your lifestyle. We'll be right back here on Houston Real Estate Radio. You can check out Dawg Foundation on Facebook. You can also like us over at HoustonRealEstateRadio.com on Facebook. We'll be right back.